Long before the sails of Columbus caught the horizon's wind, a vast continent thrived, teeming with life, culture, and civilizations of astonishing brilliance. This wasn't an empty land waiting to be discovered. It was a world already ancient, shaped by architects, astronomers, philosophers, and farmers who had sculpted their environment and reached for the stars. The Americas were home to empires whose ingenuity and scale rivaled any in the so-called Old World. In the dense jungles of the Yucatan, great pyramids erected by the Maya pierced the morning mist. Their cities were not just stone monuments, but vibrant hubs of science and spirit. Here, brilliant minds charted the cosmos with breathtaking accuracy, developing calendars more precise than their European contemporaries. Priests and scholars, guided by complex mathematics and celestial observation, predicted eclipses and mapped the heavens, seeing the universe as an intricate, divine clockwork. They built not just for the present, but for eternity, leaving behind a legacy carved in stone and written in the stars. These were the builders of the sky, whose ambition was as grand as the constellations they studied. Further south, nestled high in the Andes Mountains, the Inca Empire forged a society of remarkable organization and engineering prowess. They were masters of the earth, transforming sheer mountain slopes into fertile, terraced farms that fed millions. Their road network, a marvel of engineering, stretched for thousands of miles, connecting a diverse and sprawling empire with a web of highways and suspension bridges that defied the treacherous terrain. In their capital, Cusco, stonemasons crafted walls with such precision that not even a blade of grass could fit between the massive, interlocking stones. Their society was a testament to collective effort and ingenious adaptation, a civilization that tamed the mountains themselves. And in the heart of modern-day Mexico, the Aztec capital of Tenochtitlan rose like a dream from the waters of Lake Texcoco. It was a metropolis of stunning beauty and complexity, a floating city of canals, causeways, and towering temples that shimmered in the sun. Bustling marketplaces overflowed with goods from every corner of the empire, vibrant textiles, exotic foods, and intricate crafts. Society was highly structured, with systems of law, education, and governance that managed a population of hundreds of thousands. Here, art, faith, and commerce intertwined, creating a culture of immense power and sophistication. This was a city built on water, sustained by faith, and fueled by the heartbeat of a powerful civilization. But the story of ancient America isn't just one of grand empires. Across the continent, countless cultures flourished, each with its own unique traditions and wisdom. From the mound builders of the Mississippi River Valley to the cliff dwellers of the desert Southwest, people developed sophisticated societies deeply connected to the land. They were artists who painted murals that told stories of gods and heroes, musicians whose flutes and drums echoed through canyons and forests, and storytellers who passed down knowledge through generations. Their lives were rich with ritual, community, and a profound respect for the natural world. They understood the rhythms of the seasons, the language of the rivers, and the spirit of the earth. These were cultures of order, innovation, and deep-seated faith, their existence a vibrant tapestry woven over millennia. Then, one day in 1492, the world tilted on its axis. 3 ships, small against the vastness of the ocean, appeared on the horizon. This was not the arrival of saviors to an empty wilderness, but a moment of profound and irreversible encounter. For the people watching from the shores, it was a moment of curiosity, perhaps of awe or apprehension. For the sailors on the ships, driven by ambition and the promise of a new world, it was a moment of discovery. It was the collision of 2 separate streams of human history, each unaware of the other's existence, now destined to merge. History was about to be rewritten, not with 1 pen, but with 2, and the story they would tell would change the world forever. The encounter sparked an exchange that would reshape continents. From the Americas, the world received foods that would revolutionize global agriculture: corn, potatoes, tomatoes, and chocolate, staples that would fuel population booms across Europe, Africa, and Asia. New knowledge and perspectives flowed back and forth, a complex intermingling of ideas, technologies, and cultures. But this exchange was not without its shadows. The arrival also brought conflict, disease, and conquest that decimated populations and dismantled ancient ways of life. It was a story of both connection and catastrophe, of new beginnings forged in the crucible of old endings. The meeting of these two worlds was a complicated dance of light and darkness, the legacy of which we are still grappling with today. Yet, the spirit of the first Americans was not extinguished. It endures. It lives on in the faces of their descendants, in the languages still spoken, and in the traditions that continue to be practiced with pride and resilience. It breathes in the vibrant cultures of Latin America, a rich fusion of indigenous, European, and African influences. We see it in the defiant beauty of modern Native American art, in the rhythmic beat of the powwow drum, and in the wisdom of elders who carry the ancient stories. The heartbeat of those ancient civilizations still echoes in the very lands they shaped. Look closely, and you will find their legacy everywhere. It is in the ruins of Machu Picchu that stands sentinel over the clouds, and in the shadow of the Pyramid of the Sun that stretches across the Mexican landscape. But it is also in the foundations of the bustling cities that rose in their place, in the genetic makeup of the people who walk their streets, and in the enduring spirit of resilience that defines the Americas. The story did not end in 1492. It was merely a new, often painful, chapter. Before Columbus, there was a world of greatness. And that greatness, though transformed, has never truly vanished. It is a vital part of who we all are today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more explorations into the incredible history that has shaped our world. Your support helps us continue to share these important stories. We'll see you next time.